Parent leadership paradigm. The oft-rehearsed concept and statement that we hear today, not just in Christian circles, but also in corporate sectors, is the term servant leadership. This has gained acceptance in contrast to and as opposed to professional leadership. I term all other previous leadership styles, traditional, charismatic, and bureaucratic, as professional leadership. Traditional leadership is where power is given to the leader based on traditions of the past and is tied to their past leaders. Charismatic leadership is basically the method of encouraging particular behaviors in others by way of eloquent communication, persuasion, and force of personality. Charismatic leaders motivate followers to get things done or improve the way certain things are done. Bureaucratic leadership is one whereby employees are made to follow specific rules and lines of authority created by the superiors. These leaders function based on official regulations fixed by higher authorities within the organization. The bureaucratic leadership pattern focuses on the administrative needs an organization has and is used mostly in the public sector, which relies heavily on consistency and adherence to rules and regulations to get whatever results they seek. In contrast, the servant leader's goal is to serve rather than just focusing on the thriving of their company or organizations. Servant leaders have turned the traditional power leadership model upside down, putting the people or employees in a business context at the very top and the leader at the bottom. Armed with the attitude to serve the employees above them, servant leaders focus on empowering and uplifting those who work for them rather than commanding, showing humility instead of brandishing authority. They are always looking to enhance the development of their staff members in ways that unlock potential, creativity, and sense of purpose. Even though the servant leadership concept and practice are much superior to professional leadership motives, I believe that there is yet another leadership way which is higher and nobler. This leadership type, modeled, championed, and showcased in the Bible, can be named or termed as parent leadership. The main focus of parent leadership is nurture rather than just achieving outcomes, attaining goals, or reaching targets. It is about shaping and molding the individual, considering them as inheritors of the leader's character, culture, ethics, especially in work. Let's see the marks of parent leadership. A parent leader focuses on the person in addition to overseeing the completion of the task and achieving of the desired outcome. A parent leader measures his or her output or success by the transformation of the person rather than just by the output gained in the successful completion of the job or project entrusted to them. A parent leader finds motivation, energy, and fulfillment in the outcome of the person. That is how the people entrusted to them shape up. A parent leader has the uncanny ability to see below the surface and identify potential as well as weaknesses that are inherent in their trainees. A parent leader understands that changing the person, though it needs more effort and time, will ultimately produce better project results and more successful task outcomes. A parent leader takes responsibility for the individual and is empathetic both to the dreams and failures of their team members. A parent leader considers those under him or her as disciples, as prodigies and inheritors, rather than just employees or co-workers or team members. A parent leader is secure in who they are and hence do not find it hard to rejoice in the successes of their people. A parent leader always gives his or her blessing to those who branch out from under their care. They willingly allow them to move on, for they know how far they can impact. A parent leader is never fearful or damaging his or her reputation by exercising strict discipline or strong measures. Parent leadership combines all of the other leadership styles, but adds a distinct and unique ingredient to it that spices up and flavors their craft, the art of care and nurture. Parent leadership is considering those given unto you as your progeny and therefore learning to rejoice in their growth and prosperity. Parent leadership involves self-sacrifice and humility. It is to understand your own limits and limitations, comprehend the part you have to play, and be willing to step back into obscurity if needed in order for your apprentices to move forward. True biblical leadership is parent leadership, especially in the church. It is no wonder leaders in the church need to have proven their mettle at home. It is in nurturing their families and taking responsibility for their growth and progress, leaders learn the art of parenting well. It is then they become eligible to lead and exercise authority in the bigger family, the church. To the professional or traditional leader, his management is a post, a position, and a vocation. To the servant leader, his administration is not a vocation or a style. It is a calling, stewardship, and an influence. However, to the parent leader, his persuasion is a commitment and a sacred trust. To him or her, getting the work done is not enough. Seeing their charge blossom and flower means much more. To them, to see their kid transform is reward enough. Many a teacher or instructor fully functions as a parent leader. A parent leader is a rare find. Blessed are you if you find one or are under one.